Good afternoon, friends. We are in the Heather Meadows parking lot up at Baker Ski Area, heading up to camp at Artist and Huntoon Points. Overnight parking requires a permit. Parked a little farther away from the trailhead, so we're going to get over there, get snowshoes and gear on, take off the vest because it's warm, and then we'll get going. We're about a quarter of a mile in. It's about 2 miles up to Artist Point. My goal is to get up to Artist Point and go a little farther to Huntoon Point. We've got about an hour and a half, hour 45 of daylight left. I timed it so I didn't spend too much time in the parking lot. One thing to note up here, you can kind of see this little snow cavey thing. That cornice is up. There's been at least one death of people going over it in whiteout conditions and the cornice breaking, and they're being killed by cornice fall avalanche. So even though you're out, there's trails on either side of it, you got to be very careful. We've made it up what I think of as the hardest part. On a little bit of level here. Now outside the ski area completely. Mount Shuksan behind me. Beautiful day out here. It is warm. Got an inversion going on. It's probably mid 40s right now. Mid-high 40s. Shouldn't get too cold tonight. So left the negative 20 degree bag in the car. Brought the 15 degree bag. A lot of people headed out. Past at least one other group that's going up to camp tonight. And some people going up just for sunset. We're following the road, not plowed, closed in the winter, but we're headed up to that ridge to camp, and then the highest point up there is Huntoon Point. Probably go up there in the morning. Getting close to the top there, you can see the road switch back and go up. We're taking a little shortcut, a little steeper, but we're just going to go up this ridge here. Right behind that tree, right in front of us, Mount Baker is appearing. First, I just thought it was a tent by the tree. Sun is down sooner than what it had said it would be when I checked. So my priority now is finding a level spot or somewhere I can level off quickly and getting the tent up. tent is mostly up. I gotta pause to take in these views. And here's the view from one side of the tent. Back down. Mountain House Chicken Fajita Bowl is started. Poured the boiling water in, giving it 5 minutes. While we do that, I'm melting snow and ice so that I have more water. Still got about 1 liter left. Because it was a warmer day, I used my camel pack to come up. Hydrated well, drank 2 liters on the way up. Had about 1 liter left, although some of that went into dinner. So wanting to melt snow now while I'm still awake and happy, and it's still a little bit light out. And boy, it is just gorgeous here. I don't know if you saw the drone video yet. Don't know if I put it in, but just as the light changes, every 30 seconds, it's a different feel up here, and it is wonderful. It's an inversion, so it should be pretty warm tonight, which I'm looking forward to versus my Crater Lake stay. Stick around, there's more fun to come. Good evening, friends. It's 5:47. It's dark out. The wind, which has died down, has picked up just a little bit. Dinner is done. I've melted a bunch of water, or melted a bunch of snow, so we've got plenty of water. And I am in the tent. Much warmer, much happier than my last snow camping excursion. Made sure to fuel correctly. I hydrated well coming up. As soon as I got up here, I put on extra layers and made sure I stayed warm. And then I did a little exercise before I got into the sleeping bag, because it takes heat to make sure the sleeping bag can actually insulate you. So very happy to be up here. I am going to read a book. I backpacked a book in because I knew it was going to be dark and I was just going to be hanging out in the tent and I'm not going to fall asleep yet. So time to read a book. If things strike me, I will wake up in the middle of the night and try to get some shots of the stars, which are just going to be spectacular. If I don't do that, I will see you in the morning. Night, friends. 7 a.m. The dot. See some lights of people just starting their way up over there. A little color starting. Neighbors are awake. It's going to be a beautiful morning. Good morning, friends. It is 7:25 in the morning. Sun isn't up yet, but it's coming up soon. Going to be rising just over my shoulder by Shuksan here, and it is a wonderful day. Last night it was windy, and I stayed plenty warm, but I had a little bit of a hard time staying comfortable. I had not completely smoothed out and flattened the base under the tent, and so there's kind of a downhill slide and a sideways slide that I had to figure out as the evening went on. So got a lot of sleep, but I won't say it was great sleep. The sky just keeps changing. I don't know if it'll pick it up over my shoulder here. Nope, there's beautiful pinks and purples right over by Shuksan at the moment. So gonna enjoy this. I've started taking down everything inside the tent, and then once the sun is up, we will head down to the car. Thanks for coming along this morning. You can see Mount Baker almost fully in the sun now. Perfect morning. Slight breeze just picked up, but not much at all. All right, friends, we are headed out. Broke camp. We're a couple hundred yards down, headed down the hill. Sun is out solidly, so stopped at a later break. Put sunglasses on instead of my prescription glasses, and it is going to be a great hike down. So glad you all are here with me. Lots more to see on this one, but if you haven't had a chance yet, and if you've been enjoying this video, would you mind hitting that like or subscribe? Helps me out a bunch. I'm trying to grow the channel. I really appreciate all of your support, the likes, the subscribe, and just all the positive comments. So thank you guys for joining me on my adventures. Let's go down to the parking lot. First view of the ski area, parking lot down there. I think I can see my car. Here's a little bit of a side view of that cornice that will break off. You can see some cornice fall there already. There's the boundary of the ski area. Table Mountain up there. Ski area straight ahead. Parking lot right over to the left. Back down to the parking lot, 1.4 miles from the tent to here. Much easier and faster going down. Lots of friendly people on the trail, so thanks to everyone for the nice conversations and morning greetings. Friendly PSA, 2 of them. 1, please don't hike up right next to someone's tent yelling and dropping F-bombs in the early morning. It's not very enjoyable for the rest of us. And 2, there was a lot of dog poop on the trail. So if you have a pooch, this is a great trail. Please keep an eye and pick up after them. It's not really fun to pass that either. Now, with those 2 PSAs out of the way, I'm almost back to the car. My plan is to fly the drone as I get down lower. So there should be some more good footage to come up. We're gonna get to the car, change clothes. Definitely didn't need the long underwear coming down. I am sweating.